Hey, what's up, Detective Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Nothing really to show today. Just want to hop right into this. So Logan Paul is trending again for obvious reasons that some people have probably already seen. I'll recap this stuff for you. So Coffeezilla recently put out a video discussing CryptoZoo. If you're unfamiliar with CryptoZoo is, let me go through the brief synopsis for that real quick. CryptoZoo is Logan Paul's brilliant idea with, of course, some development teams behind him, where it was a game where you get these eggs and then you can breed them, and they're supposed to be hand-drawn art animals or some bullshit like that. You hatch them, you can breed them with other ones and create some crazy combinations of animal NFTs. It's supposed to make you money. That's how he advertised the game. It's not just a game, it's a game that makes you money.
I'm excited to launch my game.
You keep using and you just did it again. You keep using a word there, game. You're not using like a project. It's a game.
It's a game. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
We've all heard it before, the NFT scams, all that bullshit floating around. But anyway, Coffeezilla put out a video discussing that, basically blasting the whole thing wide open, showing a whole bunch of stuff that, like, we kind of already suspected as people that dealt with Logan Paul before, especially with the stuff that he's been going on lately. But I want to address this, and I want to actually discuss the pattern that is now being observed around here. There's a nice noticeable pattern that we can establish here. So let me take you back to the very beginning of when Logan Paul first showed up into this community, at least in my personal take. I'm going to talk about the box break of 2020. So I personally think he did this to pump the market so he could actually have options later to sell us shit. And I definitely think later scams, and I'm going to use the word scam because that's what I think it is. I'll talk about later scams of that here in a second, but he came in, he got everybody pumped up for Pokemon cards again. COVID-19 was a nice little keyword, little buzzword that could be thrown around. Oh, the virus got everybody back. No, it was definitely certain influencers and things like that too. Yes, that was the excuse for people to be home and have nothing better to do, but that's not necessarily what got people kickstarted back into Pokemon, in my personal opinion. Anyway, past that, we have Dink Doink. Everybody remember Dink Doink from Logan Paul? Dink Doink, gonna save myself, gonna get some coins and rip off fucking South Park. Yeah, that bullshit. Yeah, everybody remembers that. It's the shit coin that was so stupid that apparently he was all in on it. He was all in on Dink Doink, even though motherfucker had something to do with the development of it. iDubbbz blasted that shit wide open. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Cool.
What up, Dink Doink Telegram? It's me, Logan Paul. Now I know what you're thinking. Logan, what the f are you doing here? I'm doing the same thing as you. Holding my doink. That's what I'm doing. This is a coin I believe in. It's my favorite one, to be honest. Dink Doink is so much more than a meme coin. It's a multimedia coin. Cartoon meets crypto. It's the blockchain, baby. In cartoon, fun, comedy format. I'm gonna be doing an episode myself soon.
CryptoZoo popped up, and this was something that was held in contention for a long time. I mean, there's the 99 Polaroid bullshit or whatever, but, well, I'm not really here to discuss that. The CryptoZoo thing is where it kind of got interesting. It emulates very similarly another thing that we talked about, but essentially what happened, development team, supposed to be a game, held for a year in development. I'm not going to take away from Coffeezilla's video. I'm not going to play any parts of it. You should definitely go watch it. I'll link it down here in the description below. I think it's a really good watch. You should definitely go check it out. But what I want to talk about is how this leads directly into the thing that I have the most say about and the thing that I research the most. Liquid Marketplace. Yes, Liquid Marketplace. The digital future for collectibles. Now basically running like eBay without any of the safety features and any of the stuff that eBay has. Might as well just go shop on eBay because Liquid Marketplace. Digital of the future, right? Now, CryptoZoo stopped associating kind of with Logan Paul. Kind of just it just kind of went off. No one really has anything to say about that stuff anymore. It's basically considered a failed project. Much in the vein that Liquid Marketplace is now. See, like, Brattle did a video basically saying that, like, Logan Paul is nowhere to be seen anywhere for Liquid Marketplace, and like CryptoZoo and Liquid Marketplace almost emulate each other, right? I ripped apart their terms of service. The video Coffeezilla talks about how the terms of service and there's no written contracts or anything like that. Everything's so fucking vague that the way people get paid and everything that's happening with that is just so loose. Much like how I was talking about with Liquid Marketplace and how the tokens were going to work and all that, right? This is a pattern. This is definitely a pattern that Logan Paul is establishing, and inevitably when he comes back into this community, I don't think we should let him back in. Let's go over this one more time, shall we? Let's go over it, right? There was the box break where Collectibles Guru featured there. Oh yeah, Collectibles Guru is also part of CryptoZoo. That was something that was like linked in the Coffeezilla video as well. Yeah, the 30k Bulbasaur, the meme that keeps on giving, still gets memed to this day.
open world Pokemon gameplay in the new Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion and the great Pokemon boom of 2020 led by Logan Paul and some random bald dude who thought a base set Bulbasaur was 30k.
Emotional damage.
That absolute joker when it came to Pokemon, it's getting memed again, and he apparently had something to do with the whole CryptoZoo thing. Go fucking figure. Once again, go watch the video. So, had that. We had Dink Doink, which apparently Logan Paul had hands in making. That was a complete fucking flop. Nice old rug pull. We had CryptoZoo, which is basically shaping out to look exactly like a rug pull. And then we got Liquid Marketplace, all of which have Logan Paul heavily marketed and heavily featured, or have him developing or creating or being a major role in launching that. And it just comes out like complete absolute shit. Now I'm going to say this, whenever he comes back in, not if, when he comes back to the Pokemon community, because this is the only community full of people, not everybody, a lot of you are very smart and a lot of you are very wise at stuff and a lot of you think that this is kind of bullshit, but we have a select few dumb people that are like, oh, we got to be nice and good to everybody. No, these people don't want to be nice and good to you. They want your money, they want your business, they want to take it from you with any means necessary. Should we let this guy back in? I don't really think we should. I definitely think a gate should be closed there. Oh yeah, I'll Possum the gatekeeper all of a sudden. Yeah, I definitely think this should not be allowed back into our fucking hobby, right? When Logan Paul comes back, you are smart. You are able to make your own decisions. You can do whatever the hell you want with that stuff. That's just how I feel about it. I would heavily advise you to keep this pattern of what Logan Paul is doing in the back of your head whenever this is going on. Once again, box break, fucking Dink Doink. We got the CryptoZoo, and then we got Liquid Marketplace, all of which are just basically things tied to Logan Paul on an anchor going down, 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 down. You should look at those videos. I once again ripped the terms of service of Liquid Marketplace apart. Rattle did a whole video series on Liquid Marketplace as well, where he even interviewed the CEO, and that was just horrible. I highly advise you to watch that as well. And how Logan Paul is not even featured anymore. iDubbbz basically ripped Dink Doink apart, and of course we got Coffeezilla ripping CryptoZoo apart. I mean, like, just... It's a pattern. You need to observe it. You need to see who's tied to this. And I'm just giving you the information about this pattern. I'm not going to take away from anyone's video or take away from anybody's research. They work very hard on it. I just implore you to look at this pattern, look at what's going on, make your own decisions, but definitely keep this in the back of your head because Logan Paul, he's going to fucking come back in this community. Guarantee it. That's all I got. 30K Bulbasaurs by Christmas, baby. Happy holidays. See you later, virgins.